how was everyone's week? I actually had a fantastic week, and I never thought that I would be feeling this way, because you guys all know that I've been struggling really badly lately, but I've made some amazing choices this week, and I can toot my own horn because I actually turned down ice cream this week, and it was Dairy Queen. I was able to get into meeting tonight. So I was actually declined because it was full, and then there was a cancellation, so they emailed me back so that I could get in. So I was very thankful for that. So I was able to go to a meeting, and I actually bit the bullet and stepped on that scale with my shoes on. I wore my sandals. I do have heavier sandals though, so that's why I was kind of still worried about going to weigh in. So I bit the bullet and I stepped on that scale. I actually did weigh myself at home this morning when I first woke up, just so that I can see how my week went, because I have been weighing myself at home. So going forward though, I'm not going to weigh myself anymore at home. I'm only going to weigh at the meeting. So I need to make sure to be applying for those meetings immediately, because I don't want to miss my chance of getting my weigh in, because I only want to weigh in at the centers now. So fingers crossed I can get in every week. At home, I was down 0.2. I'm taking it. That I'm more than happy with any kind of loss, because it's going in the right direction. When I did step on the scale at the meeting, it was after dinner and I was wearing shoes, and I hadn't weighed in since March at the actual center. So I was up 1.3 at the center. But I'm not looking at it as a gain there. I'm looking at it as my starting point, because now going forward, I will only weigh myself at the center. So I'm very happy with my week. I tracked every single thing that I put in my mouth. I pre-planned. I checked stuff before I even started just eating it and grabbing it. I made sure to be mindful and checking stuff before I did. And I've haven't gone over my points. I've gotten a blue dot for the last 3 days in a row. So I'm feeling really good about what I've been doing, and I'm starting to feel less bloated. It's still a work in progress. I'm still kind of conflicted with my meals, especially for dinner, because as you guys all know, my oven is broken until the 4th. On the 4th, my new oven gets delivered. So that is what I'm waiting for. So until then, I'm coming up with some crock pot ideas and maybe one pot ideas. I just don't, the thing that gets me is, because I know there's a lot of meals that you can make just on the stovetop, but I don't want to be venture into eating so much pasta, because I did really get away from eating a lot of pasta. So anybody has any stovetop meal ideas that are not pasta? And I mean, it can be some pastas and some rices, but I don't want all pastas and rice. So that's what I'm kind of trying to get away from. But if anybody has any ideas, let me know. I might do some fajitas. We did tacos the other night, and I ended up, actually that was another NSV. I did not have taco shells. I had all the taco toppings on top of a bed of lettuce with some ranch dressing on it. It was so good. I actually had it the next day for lunch as well. So that might be something we might do again. So this week was very good, and I was very happy about how my week went. I actually forgot, they gave me charms. I forgot to bring them up. Let me go grab them. They gave us charms when we went into the meeting today. So there was Spring 20. I don't know if you guys can see that. It says Spring 20, and there's a Summer 20. So I guess that's just because nobody was in the centers for most of the spring and summer. So they wanted to give them out. But I'm kind of sad because I got this as one of my wellness wins, my bag. And I use this to hold all of my recipe ideas that we get for our weeklies, all of our books. But they're not even taking the books to write in. They just scan our phones. So this bag's kind of pointless now. I'll still keep my stuff in here. But it it was kind of intimidating standing on that scale with my shoes on. I did not like that feeling of because I'm used to, I walk in and I take my Fitbit off, I take my glasses off, like there's so many things that I take off. I get down, I take all my socks off, make sure I'm wearing the lightest clothing that I possibly can. So I have my weigh-in outfit now, which is my tank top, my leggings, no socks, and I'm wearing my sandals. So plus I'm taking into consideration that my sandals probably weigh a pound, so I'm calling myself even. But here, when I weighed myself this week, I was down 0.2. So I am taking it. I am running. I am screaming. I'm cheering for myself. I did very good choices this week. I tracked everything throughout the week. I did my food logs every day for the last 3 days in a row. So I have been very happy and very motivated and very on track, and I'm feeling wonderful. And all the support from everybody on Connect and on Facebook and everybody that messages on YouTube and gives me ideas and encouraging, and I truly appreciate it. So I just want to thank everybody for sticking with me. I'm still a work in progress. I might have some slip-ups. I'm hoping not, but I am coming along and I am starting to get that motivation back. So I am feeling really good. So, and I wanted to show you, actually, this is my new office. So I wanted to show you, we're still kind of getting last minute tweaks of decorations and stuff in. And I had this old calendar that I forgot that I got. And it was from the dollar store, and they had all these great quotes in it. So I'm actually using them as my office decor. So this one is "Every day is a fresh start." And I thought, how perfect are these for me to read every single day? So I'm normally not a pink flowery person, but I just really like these quotes. So I thought, instead of throwing out a calendar, I can reuse these. So every day is a fresh start. And then I have these other ones that I still have to put in a frame. So you don't have to be perfect to be amazing. Well, thank you. Enjoy the journey. And my husband loves this one. You're the best. He laughs at me every time I read them, because I just say, I know I am. Why, thank you. I don't have a big head. You do. But yeah, everything's coming along in the house. We're really, it's really just last minute stuff now. I've been looking around of where I want to get a mirror, or where I want to get a clock, or maybe a small stand for something, or just little things here and there. But pretty much more than less, we're pretty much settled in here. So the move went good. Moving is busy. Everybody knows that. Moving is busy. You're not only moving, you're packing, you're purging, you're organizing, and just trying to get used to the new house. So that's where kind of the biggest thing came from, was just trying to get used to a new routine, and I'm still trying to get used to it. So I'm lucky that Julia, the girl that lived in the basement in our old house, me and her still keep in touch, and we actually have been starting to go for walks every single night. So Julia, thank you so much for continuing to push my butt to get out there. So we've been going for walks every single night this week, so that has been very helpful. I'm loving our walks. And now that this cool weather, Kathy's gonna slap me, I'm enjoying this. I keep saying to Austin, I want to open these windows because the cool air is so nice out there right now, but it's supposed to get up to 30. So we're worried about shutting the air off and turning it back on and shutting it off. And so, but it's cool. Austin's sitting outside right now with a sweater and track pants on. So it is cool out. But anyways, my week was very good. I'm very happy with the progress that I've made. And I just feel like I'm going to continue to do this. So I want to make sure that I'm prepping. My overnight oats have been a savior this last week and a half with what we're doing, with keeping me on track for starting my day. And actually the topic of the meeting tonight was breakfast, which I said to our leader, Kathy, who was actually our old leader. So it's been so nice to be able to see her again as well. So the topic was breakfast. And I had to make a point was that I only prep breakfast. Literally, that's the only food that I prep. I do my hard-boiled eggs and my overnight oats. And then I just write out a meal plan for our dinners. But lunches, they're still off in the wind. I really need to get my lunches under control. I think, especially with this cool weather, maybe I will start making some batches of chili or soups, and because I enjoy soups and chilies all the time. So Austin can only handle them once in a while. So that actually might be something I might look into making maybe this week. So maybe that will be, because I mean, I can make a 0-point chili. So it's so easy and so filling. And if I wanted some at nighttime, I can have some again because it's 0 points. And I have started back at snacking with my Built Bars. I did find that when I was off on this wild binge that I was off on, I was having Austin stop and give me a chocolate bar every single night, and sometimes 2 chocolate bars. So I started picking up my Built Bars again as a nighttime snack. And I found that it's really helping. It cuts down my cravings a lot for any other like, it's not that it's still chocolate. The main ones are dark chocolate. There are some that are milk chocolate, but I'm not having that craving to say, go out and get me a Bounty bar or a Mirage bar or whatever. I can just say, okay, I feel like chocolate, I'm going to go grab a Built Bar. So those other chocolate bars are starting to not even be on my mind. So I'm definitely slowly falling back into my old habits and picking up some good snacking ideas. So that has been really helping. And every night this week I've been having my Dolce Delici Jello pudding cup, the no sugar ones, and I'm pretty sure they're 2 points. And then I have it with an apple, and everybody was saying I never seen or I never thought of dipping an apple into it or having it as a fruit dip. But the reason I do it is because I actually find that I don't eat enough fruits and vegetables. So I try and get them in any way that I can, whether that's adding it as a snack or just adding it on the side of a meal now. So having it around with my Jello, it actually takes it longer for me to eat my Jello. And then it's more satisfying, I find, for me. So it's a better snack at nighttime. So that's what I've been working on this week, was the nighttime snacking. And I think that I've slowly got it under control. So I've gone down to my pudding cup with an apple, and then I've got my Built Bar and a herbal tea. So that is what my snacking has been for after dinner time anyways. So I have felt very good about this week. Anybody else have a great week? Any challenges happening? Let me know in the comments below. Let me know what you guys are working on. Kathy actually said something in our meeting about trying to pick up a micro habit. So one lady in our meeting is doing 1 sit-up a day because she wants to work on her core. So she's doing 1 sit-up a day, and now that we've started a new week, she's now doing 2 sit-ups a day. So that's what she's working on. I've actually decided that mine was going to be the walking, because I completely cut out all of my walking. So I want to go for at least 1 walk a day. It doesn't matter. It can be just around the block, as long as I get outside, because since moving to this house, I have not been able to get my mindset in the mode of, okay, let's go outside and get fresh air. So I'm cooped up inside all day long, and I get sick if I'm cooped up inside all the time. So I need to get out. So that's what I've been working on. Julia's got me going out for walks every single night. Now tonight will be a night that we don't go out for a walk because Julia has to work late, and it actually is starting to rain. So I'm going to go downstairs and throw on a Leslie Sanson video and get my walk in there. So as long as I get 1 walk in, whether that is doing it through the workout video or I go outside and do it, that's what my micro goal is going to be, is just getting a walk in, whether it's even just a short one for 15 minutes or a 2-hour walk, as long as it's 1 a day. So that's what my goal is. Let me know what your guys' goals are, what challenges, successes, how did everybody do this week? Let me know. Hope you guys all have a great week. I think I'm going to change, actually thinking of this now, I think I'm going to change my weeks to Wednesdays. Normally my weeks start on Thursdays because that's when my meetings have been, but now the meetings are only, or the workshops are only Wednesdays and Saturdays, and I can't get there on Saturdays. So Wednesdays, I think I'm going to change my days to start off. And if anybody hasn't seen, I don't know if it's only for Apple users, but there was an update to the Connect app. And I actually had to go in and manually update mine. I don't know why it didn't just automatically update, but you can now update your username on Connect. So that's a new function. I'm pretty sure it's showing our colors at the top now on the homepage. There's like to-do list, checklists that are showing on there. There's quite a few different new things that are on there. And another new thing is applying for the workshops themselves. It's actually supposed to launch, I think it was today, but as of tomorrow at noon, they're saying that it should come live because it's still not showing live on the app. You cannot go and just apply through the link for a workshop. You have to go to your profile and then find a studio near you, type in your town or wherever town you want to find one. And then you have to click on the day that you want there, and you automatically get approved or declined. And unfortunately, what they're saying is because this is all automated on the actual app or through an email, there's no way of them manually seeing who's applied and didn't get in to call them and let them know of a cancellation. If somebody can't doesn't get in, if somebody doesn't get approved to get in, you unfortunately can't get in because they don't have a list to see who's applied and who's not. So that is the biggest downfall. I hope that they kind of update that because it would be nice to have a waiting list and a cancellation list come up. Maybe even an easier way to like cancel your meeting or cancel your booked appointment or something, or save seat or whatever. So I'm hoping they look into updating that after they've launched this. So we'll see how that works. But as of tomorrow at noon, I should be able to apply again for my Wednesday meeting. So take a look and see what your centers are showing for your dates. But go into into your profile, click on your profile picture, and then go to on mine it's like the dots for more actions, and then you go to find a studio and then search your town. So take a look at that, see if it's up and running for you guys, or maybe tomorrow it will be. But that is, I think, all the updates that I have. So anyways, I hope you guys have a great week. As always, my handles are at the bottom, Stitch and Lindy on Connect. And if you'd like to follow my weight loss journey on Facebook, my group is Stitch and Lindy's Weight Loss Journey. Thanks for watching.